Hello, Redbirds. Welcome to Brunch. My name is Stanley.
And my name is Alexis.
And welcome to our first episode.
Call me one day, call me one day. Let's have brunch together, let's have brunch together.
And here we have a goddess of McGill. I think maybe equivalent to Emma Chamberlain.
Perhaps.
PewDiePie.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yes.
She is beauty. She's grace. She is Miss United States. It's Alena McKenzie.
Hi, everyone. So nice to be here today.
Welcome.
All right, so for people who don't know you, Alena, we were wondering if you could talk to us about maybe just a little intro about yourself. Like, how old are you? What's your program? Where are you from?
Yeah, so I'm from a very small town in northern Idaho, but I moved to a slightly larger town on the coast of Washington State when I was 8. So I'm American, as you may know. I'm in my 4th year in art history and IDS with a minor in entrepreneurship, and I'm 21.
Okay, girl boss. Okay, we love to see it. Do you want to talk about our majors, our ages, our sex and location?
Sex and location, all
Yeah,
the above? Go ahead.
Okay, well, my name is Stanley. As I said, I am 21 years young. I'm from Montreal, and I am majoring in psychology. And I don't know what my minor is anymore.
I'm Alexis. I am 18 years old. I am in U0, actually. So I don't know what my major is yet, but probably physiology, and I am from Vancouver.
Oh, so you're very close by.
Oh, so close.
I'm from Bellingham, right over the border.
Oh, wow. What'd you
Yeah.
get up?
A lot of people from Vancouver have been to my Trader Joe's and Costco. So
Oh, I actually definitely have been there.
yeah,
Yes.
it's right on the freeway on the way to Seattle, so you can't miss it.
Yeah. I actually have been there. That's crazy.
Wait, Trader Joe's is that place that Emma Chamberlain goes to?
Yeah.
That's like nut butters, cookies, and stuff. Like,
It's
I don't
probably
know what Trader Joe's is.
it's probably the best grocery store in the States. It's quite disappointing that Canada doesn't have it. It's super, super cheap, and everything is like super unique, really cool food.
Have you been to, what is that thing called? It's like in Ottawa. There's like the equivalent of Trader Joe's, but here.
Oh.
It's called like, I don't know what it's called.
I think it's called Pirate Joe's. I had it in Vancouver for a second,
Pirate
and then it got
Joe?
shut down.
I don't think it's Pirate Joe.
No, it was.
Is it in Quebec?
I haven't seen it here, but
Oh,
I've seen
okay.
it in Ottawa.
Disappointing. I've only been to Ontario once, so
Where'd you go?
Toronto.
What's the occasion?
Just to visit a friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy. And so now we have a bit of questions for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
So first up, did you come to McGill knowing you wanted to be an influencer, a voice of a generation?
I did not. I was actually completely inspired by my baby sister. In fact, she started a YouTube channel when she was in middle school, and she did like the cinnamon challenge, all those things that were very like 2012, 2013 YouTube. And I thought it'd be really fun to like vlog and do stuff as well. So I started my senior year of high school, and then I didn't know anyone at McGill or like anything about it. I actually hadn't heard of McGill because I'm just American, so I'd never heard of it. And so when I was looking on YouTube for just information, there was none. And so I was like, oh, like I can fill this void, make some vlogs, fill some content. And then my friends just thought it was so fun. So we just kept making the videos, and like we just kept doing it, and like people seemed to like them and people seemed to respond well. So I just kept going.
Yeah, you're like the queen of McGill YouTube. Like
Thank
if you look
you.
it up, it's like Alena McKenzie's first result.
Thank you.
So it runs in the family. She is still influencing.
She stopped. She got really involved in high school sports and things like that. So she kind of got on the back burner a little bit, but she kind of wants to start again. She just entered college now.
Where'd she go?
University of Oregon. Big football school in the States, if anyone's familiar. But she might start it up again there because same kind of thing. There's kind of like a void in college content sometimes because a lot of YouTubers don't go to college, I've found. So there's kind of a void in just like university vlogs and like kind of things that are a bit more relatable. So she might get started again.
Okay, we'll be subscribing.
Please do.
And so as we all know, you are our queen at McGill. And so we wanted to know your tips of like spots to go to, best place for X activity. And so we have a list of a few places, and we can come up with more afterwards. And we want you to just name the best place and like what do you do there? What do you get there? What do you order?
Okay.
It's time for Alena's top spots. All right, here we go. So Alena, what is your top spot for coffee?
For coffee, well, I'm actually not a coffee drinker. I drink tea and things like that. I would probably have to say Cafe St. Bart. It's on the corner of Milton and Park. I've also been working there for 2.5 years, so I'm a little bit biased.
Right.
But great staff, great cup of coffee.
All right, perfect. And what about Alena's top spot for shopping?
For shopping, I've been really trying to thrift, be more sustainable, not support the big chains as much. I love, me and my best friend Emily, we love just like walking up Saint Laurent and checking out like Citizen Vintage, Empire Exchange, and then there's a Goodwill on it's like right near La Fontaine. I'm forgetting the name of the street, but it's kind of like up about 25-minute walk by La Fontaine, the park, and there's like a huge Goodwill there for some like good classic thrifting.
The girls' clothing is way better there than the guys' clothing. There's like nothing.
Yeah, there's like some button-up shirts, but that's kind of it.
And like one pair of shorts.
Yeah, but the girls' clothing is quite good. And they have like a whole book section too for like reading and things like that.
Also, side note, if anybody wants to go to Citizen Vintage and buy some candles, you can support a small local business here.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
I saw my candles there.
Are you kidding? I love the candles at Citizen Vintage.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so cool. I'm
they're,
totally
like,
going to
in
pick
fun,
some
funky
up.
shapes.
Yeah, no, I was there like last weekend. I saw them all.
Oh my god.
I think I have a picture like on my phone of like the candles and the
Literally
little like.
mine.
Oh, that's
Oh my
so
God.
cool.
So
I feel
cool.
so famous and fun right
No,
now.
I love like all of those little kind of like curated vintage stores are so cute.
Yeah.
And you're like being more sustainable, but you're still kind of getting to shop easily, like without having to dig through tons of stuff at like a huge Value Village. So it's
They're
nice.
so expensive. But I love you, Citizen Vintage,
Yes.
but they're so expensive.
Good for like a special piece.
Right. What is your top stop for clubbing?
Okay, I mean, it's been a long time since any of us have hit the club. I would have to say Cafe Campus Tuesday night for sure. Oh my God, I'm trying to think back to my like first year, second, like the last time we were all in a nightclub was forever ago.
You haven't been since they reopened last week?
I've been working a lot lately.
Okay,
Like the last week I've just been working like pretty nonstop. Trash bar is fun. The skate park on the inside, there were definitely some good nights there for sure.
Okay. So like Cafe Campus and Trash Bar are like your
I would
top
have to
spots.
say, yeah.
Okay. I would have to say I hate you, Cafe Campus, because they took away my fake ID when I was 17.
Oh.
And I've been really mad about it.
I
since.
have actually been kicked out of Cafe Campus one time.
For what?
It's like a very complicated story. Me and my friend Rob spilled an entire like picture of beer on my jeans, and so he offered to like swap pants with me. So we like went into the bathroom together to just like swap our pants. But I had these jeans that had like tons and tons and tons of rips all along like the legs. It was first year back when that was a thing.
Yeah.
And so I was like on my knees helping like guide his feet through the rips in the jeans, and one of the security guards thought that we were like having sex in the bathroom.
Right.
And so we were both kicked out of the club.
Oh my God.
And it's funny because if you know Rob in real life, like that would just simply never happen, like at
Right.
all. But
Right.
it was just a hilarious, unfortunate
Oh my
coincidence.
God. I can't believe that happened. So you guys were both like in the girls' bathroom?
It was just, I think just the one upstairs, I think. Maybe the guys. I'm not sure.
I don't know what you're talking about because I have never been inside of Cafe Campus.
Oh,
They have
no.
not let me in.
Oh,
I
that's
hate
so
them.
sad.
So sad.
But the
That's okay.
throwback night on Tuesdays, like it's just so fun to dance with your friends. Like it's a good time. Great vibes.
And now we want to know your top spot, Elena's top spot for brunching.
For brunch, oh, let me think. I know Love has a great vegan brunch. I'm trying to be vegan, doing my best there. Let me think for a few minutes. I don't eat eggs.
Why not?
I'm trying to be vegan.
Right. Oh, sorry.
Which makes it difficult for brunch, I found. Like it's very like egg heavy, dairy heavy. I've been vegetarian my whole life too. So like no meats there.
Have you ever had meat in your life?
Yeah, since I was about 7 or 8, I started. Yeah, after a time on a fishing boat. Yeah, it's just a bit traumatizing. But I have to say Love, I think. Also, Le Gros Luxe, it's like in the plateau. They have a really nice brunch as well.
She's vegan too, by the way.
I'm doing my best. I'm lactose intolerant, allergic to eggs, and I don't eat meat, so I'm like right there.
Pretty much vegan.
But I'm still sometimes like there's like a baked good or like a piece of pizza or something, and it kind of just slips through the cracks.
Can I ask what your drink order is when you go to a bar?
Yeah, I'm a Moscow Mule girl, but in the summer I love Aperol Spritz.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, she's
That's
fun and
okay,
fresh.
that's
She's fun and
okay.
fresh.
It's
What's
very
yours?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
I'm really basic. I like a good Red Bull vodka.
Oh my
So
gosh.
Just a tequila shot, any of those.
That is all that got me through Frosh was every morning start the day off with a Red Bull vodka.
yeah, 7 a.m.
Delicious.
Love it.
I don't think.
What
I
about
have.
you?
I
Yeah,
think
what's your drink order?
I usually like pre-drink at home, and then I'm like hammered by the time I get somewhere. So we
Hey, it's
just
a good
take more
financial
shots.
choice.
Okay, speaking of clubbing and getting drunk, what is your worst intoxicated story?
Oh goodness, I've had a few blackouts that have not been ideal. I would say like probably a good couple. Honestly, I've been doing better this year in my more adult. And now that I've entered my 20s, I've been trying to dial it back a little bit.
Right.
But during first year, there were several nights where I did not make it into the club and I passed out on the concrete. One night especially was quite funny. You know, on the corner of University and Sherbrooke in the winter, how there's those huge like puddles of gross snowy water.
Like it's gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fell in one of those in like a very, very deep one, like completely.
Drowning.
Like I got completely soaked. It was horrible.
And this was like pre going out? Like you were about
This
to
was
go?
winter of first year on my way back from the club.
Okay.
I was wearing like a white tank top and like light jeans and I fell in one of these lakes, you could say.
Was anyone there to save you?
Yeah, I think someone helped me home. I can't remember who.
As like an influencer in the street, like do people from McGill ever recognize you when you're in the
Yeah.
club or at the bar and they're like, oh my god, I love you?
So very funny story. I'm sure you've all been to IglooFest, except maybe
I have not, no.
IglooFest is like my favorite part about Montreal. If you
Really?
for anyone who doesn't know, I know most of you do, but it's the coldest outdoor music festival in the whole world. It's like a month long, every weekend new DJ sets, outdoors in Old Port. It's so fun. You should get your tickets for this year. It's next month.
Oh.
I think they
Or
sold
it's
out.
January, February.
Didn't they
There's
sell out?
there's some. I think there's a few
Okay.
that still have tickets. But it was my second IglooFest in second year. It was Kate Renata playing, and it was so cold, right? And I have Raynaud's veins, so like I just get very, very cold.
Okay.
And so I was drinking a lot to keep up the warmth, and I turned to my friend Sage and I'm like, hey, like when is Kate Renata gonna start? And she was like, Alena, like they've been playing for like an hour.
Oh my god.
Like they've been on for an hour. And I was so drunk that day I didn't even know the artist that was on the stage.
But did people recognize you at IglooFest?
Yeah, and so people came up to me and they were like, oh my god, like I've seen your videos, and Sage had to be like, no, like you don't know, like that's not her, like you're getting her confused with some other girl, like I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't go
Because-
up like, let's
well,
take pics?
I was not. I was very intoxicated, and she was trying to just save my image for me. But there's been for sure nights where I've been out, and like a group of first year girls are like, oh my god, like I think I recognize you, and I'm like, maybe from this, and then like it's really nice and it's cute and we chat and it's really fun. At a football game once, someone asked me for a picture. That was pretty like.
Okay.
I felt
fair.
really cool in that moment.
I have to admit, Alena, I'm a really big fan. Last year when I was froshing, my frosh group asked you to send us a video where...
Oh, that was your frosh group. I remember,
Where Alena said, what are the lyrics again for that Addison Rae song? I need a bad bleed.
Oh,
Alena McKenzie.
Alena McKenzie.
Lil Shawty the
Lil
baddest.
Shawty the baddest. and
I remember
Shadowing.
getting that text
These lyrics are
and being
obviously
like, you
very
know, I have
heartfelt to me
nothing better
because
to do right
I'm
now
Alena
than like film this
McKenzie.
video for
We
this.
were so happy too. I was like, this is the best moment ever.
So were you a frosh leader last year?
I was a froshy.
You were a froshy last year.
Yeah, I'm just
'cause
super
Sage Up,
old.
Sage Up.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense. Were
Yeah.
you a froshy this year?
Yes.
Arts frosh?
Science
Oh,
frosh.
who was your frosh leader?
Oh, this is so awkward.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
No, I know
Because
it.
my friend Emily Grant was frosh leading in science, but I don't know.
Like it was
Emily
her.
Grant.
No.
Weren't you a frosh leader this year?
Yes, I was.
My friend was in your frosh group.
What was her
Her
name?
name Esme.
Oh my god, I love Esme.
Yeah, I love her.
No, she's the best. She was so fun. No, she was so fun. I
fun.
loved all my froshies so
Yeah,
much. It was
so
such a good
fun.
time.
Yeah.
Wait, so how was Frosh this year? Like, what was the activities? And also, I'll ask you about it later. But like, what's the experience as a Frosh leader? Because I would like to be a Frosh leader like next year.
Oh, for those of you who don't know what Frosh is, it's like McGill's week-long freshman orientation at the beginning of each semester. It's like 4 to 5 days of just like really fun, like social, drinking, and also just like activities around Montreal. It's a really good way to make friends. That's like how I met actually most of my best friends, was like we were all in the same Frosh group. Like if you're familiar, all of my YouTube videos, like Sage and Matthias and Triumph and Macy, like we were all in the same Frosh group.
Okay, cool.
Like we were all together in the same Frosh group. So it's like a really, really good time. But last year, Zoom Frosh was not fun. I don't know if any of you guys were first years last year, but oh my God, like it just wasn't fun. Like
Were
I
you
feel
a
like-
leader?
Yeah, I was a leader. And it was just
Okay.
so hard to get people engaged and like meeting people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And my team won the Skunt. Like we were the best arts Frosh group, but still it wasn't very fun.
What the hell?
But then this
I would
year...
have tried so hard to win that scavenger hunt too.
No, our Frosh group, it was fun, but it was just hard to like compare it to what it should be, you know? And so this year was a lot more fun. It was like all in-person events. I led yoga on top of Mount Royal for all of the arts Froshies. That was a good time. There was like, were you there? That was a really good time. I really enjoyed that. I was asked to do it 4 minutes before I did it.
Seriously?
Yeah, but I used to have a yoga training certification, so I just like pulled it out of the back of my brain. I was like, okay, like we can do this. And then we had there were clubbing events, and just like there was a Montreal crawl around like different bars and stuff. It was really fun this year. Like a very good time.
Wow, I feel like I missed out on the whole experience.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
I'll apply for Frosh Leader
I
next
highly,
year.
honestly, and I told this to a lot of my Froshies last year on Zoom, like, apply to be a Frosh leader. It's really, really fun. You get to you get to introduce people to their first like best friends at university. It's so fun. It's so rewarding. And like I definitely recommend it to anyone who's like outgoing, social, and like wants to do that kind of thing. It's a really good experience.
Oh my god, we should be Frosh Leaders
We
together
should.
next
yeah, you
year,
can sign up with your
sister.
friends.
We did.
Yeah, let's do it, twin.
Okay.
So now we've talked about clubbing, partying. What's your like best and or worst experience at a frat party? Have you ever been?
My worst experience at a frat party was probably first year. I don't remember the frat. I was pretty drunk when I went to frat parties. Oh, best experience. So sorry, not worst experience.
Or both.
We went to like a cowboy themed frat party. As an American, I felt right at home. There was a bull riding thing. Yeah.
The frat.
Yeah. Again, like I don't know what frat this was, but I'm sure people know, so maybe they can like comment or something. I don't know how this works. But it was really, really fun. It was like cowboy, like Western themed, and it was a really good time. Like I feel like when they commit to a theme, it's fun. I've been to some that are just like a bunch of sweaty people in a house with beer, and everyone is trying to like hit on you, and everyone is just trying to like hook up with everyone else. Then I'd just rather be at a club or something when you can dance. But I don't know, they're not bad. They're not my favorite. I prefer house parties to frat parties, but they're not bad.
Do you think those bulls are expensive?
I have
do you
no
think we
idea.
could rent one? Yeah, I want to rent one.
I can't imagine it's affordable. Like renting a mechanical bull, like I can't imagine that's cheap.
How do you even get it in the house?
I have
just so intrigued.
no idea. I have a
How'd they
picture
get
on
it
my
through the
phone
door?
somewhere, I'm sure.
So funny.
We should totally get one.
We should
That'd be
get
so
one.
exciting. Just like to have it
For
here or
brunch.
something.
Oh my
Brunch
God.
activity.
Just like a cute experience. Who is single Alena? Because we know you've been in a long-term relationship for a
I know.
while. But like, what kind of girl are you when you're trying to flirt? Or like
I mean, it was quite the crossover, because the year I was single was also like my first year of college and my year in upper res. So it was just like a lot of partying, a lot of going out. On Halloween 2018, I think I kissed like over 15 different people just in one evening.
slay.
Just because it's fun, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I was feeling very much like this is my time to be alive. Like, this is my time to just like have fun and have no regrets, you know?
Yeah.
And I had just gotten out of my high school like long-term relationship. So I was also like, I've never really done this before. I've never really like been in this kind of environment before, because also it's like 21 in the States, right?
Right.
So like I'd never been to like a real club, because I'm also from a small town. So there's no clubs and it's not legal, right?
Right.
So it's like this was very new for me, and so I just like love to just like get drunk and make out with guys.
Okay.
It was a good time. It was fun though.
Okay. Single Lena was just like in her hoe face the whole time.
I would say so.
All right. Yeah, we love to see
Definitely
it.
staying safe though, but yeah.
Yeah, we support you. Yeah. Wouldn't be able to replicate this nowadays.
No,
Kissing
that's
15 people.
Thinking about that now, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know how the youth do it. Like,
Yeah, how do you
so
do
many
it, Alexis?
so many precautions you have to take. No, I had a friend who like texted a Tinder guy for like 3 weeks to make sure it was like worth meeting up during COVID,
Yeah.
like
True.
for a walk.
Especially COVID,
You know,
yeah.
like it was like last summer.
Oh,
Because
that in
she
the
was
height,
like,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
she's like, okay, like if we're gonna go on a walk, I'm gonna like make sure he's a decent person.
Right.
I cannot imagine. Like that just sounds like so much
Yeah,
work.
It is.
How has it been?
Usually people are using Bumble these days. Because
Oh, Bumble,
looking
okay.
for more like relationship stuff. Because Tinder's more of like hookup culture.
Okay, that makes sense.
But still, like, you have to take so many precautions. Like, even just without COVID, like, it's just like,
Yeah.
are you even a safe person? Like,
No, right?
yeah.
Like, are you
We'll never
making
know.
good choices? Are you
Never know.
vaccinated?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. There's a like tag you can put that's like, oh, I'm vaccinated. Like,
oh, that's
so
actually
found
so
out.
nice.
Is that real though? Can you just catfish?
You can
your
totally
vaccinate-
catfish it.
Oh,
It's like
then.
you gotta prove it.
But then. That's
Imagine be like, okay, hey, send me your proof of vaccination, please.
Yeah. Let me scan it.
Oh my god.
What are your flirting techniques then? As
Oh my
a single
gosh.
Alena would do.
I would say, I mean, it's a little cliche, but I think confidence is really key, especially for casual things like that. Like, you really have to put yourself out there. Like, I find that when you're in a club situation, like, everyone who's, like, confident and, like, respectful, of course, is, like, attractive, you know?
Mhm.
Like,
True.
I don't know. Like, just dance, have fun, enjoy yourself. And I feel like you can just, like, also, one of my good tips is, like, if you're in a tight club, you can, like, casually bump into someone and be like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. And then, like, boom, you just start making out.
Smart.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for all the listeners at home, if you want to be like Alena McKenzie, just bump into someone and then make out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like to stress I was 18. Like I was a teenager. I was a child.
Child.
You're 18. Let's write that down for you.
Okay, yeah. Take notes, take notes.
Okay. So now we know how you flirt, how single Elena was, but like, what are some red flags you've already seen where you're like, this is not good?
I mean, honestly, any guy that is like trying to take you home right then and there, or like trying to just like you, it's very obvious like they just want to hook up. It's like I just usually don't like that energy, and I don't like, I'm not necessarily looking for a relationship when I'm at the club, but at the same time it's like it's nice for there to be a connection first and like hang out a little before like they try and just like scoot you off into an Uber back to their dorm, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a major red flag for me. I'm not into that at all. Also, just in general, guys that are like really pushy, really aggressive, really rude in the club, I don't like that, you know? It's not fun. It makes girls feel like unsafe typically. Like I have like very small friends. Like Emily is like 5'2" or 5'3". I don't want to offend her. But like when guys are really pushy in the club, I just think of like my like friends and other girls like that are just like so small and just getting shoved around. Like I don't like when guys do that at all.
All right. Ever had a bad experience with a guy that's too aggressive in the club?
Asking me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, many a times.
Yeah?
Are you
Oh,
kidding?
for sure. I'm sure every girl in the room can attest to
Definitely.
that. Like
100%.
people can be very, very shovey.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Like one time I was actually at Salsa Tech the other day, and this guy like came up to me and just like grabbed my arm, and I was like, ew, sir. And he was old, like 40.
No,
like,
that's the
old,
thing.
old.
Oh.
It was like
Was it your dad? He was coming to
Okay.
pick you up?
There's a lot of old people.
going to pick me up from school.
No,
right?
it's like you don't want people
lot
to
of old
touch
people.
you. That like like it's not fun. It's
Yeah.
instantly like, oh God, like
True. Like,
take a few steps back.
honestly,
Like
I'm already not even a club person. Like I hate being sweaty and it was loud and like
yeah.
I just couldn't. And then he came for me and I left.
No,
Hated it.
exactly.
Oh, you went
Totally.
by
See ya.
Uber?
What was I gonna say? Come here, sir.
Come over. Give me a drink.
Yeah.
That's why it's really nice to have tall, large male friends. Like it's very convenient for going out in groups when you have
True.
people like that can just kind of like
For
help you out.
protection.
Exactly.
Yeah. We love to use
Like
men.
We love
on
to
the
use
off
men.
chance that things, yes, we do love to use them. On the off chance that things get a little like just not fun. Yeah.
Right.
Agreed.
Okay, so make tall friends, everyone.
Yeah.
Make tall friends.
Tall male friends, they'll use their privilege.
True. Privilege. Do you have any awkward like kiss stories? Perhaps a second kiss story, a first kiss story,
Oh gosh, yeah.
Third kiss story?
third?
Once I was making out with this guy at Suwoo who was probably like 1.5 feet taller than me, and I was just craned so far back, and he was craned so far down that my neck started hurting, and I was like, you know, like it's just not worth it. Like I'm just not built for this. Like I'm 5'6". This guy must have been like over 6'5".
Oh.
Like this man was tall, and I just like I was not built for that kind of
It's
action.
like the kissing booth.
Oh yeah, with Joey King.
With Joey King. We love you, Joey King. Joey King, please come to the... What's your story about Joey King?
I just don't. She annoys me.
What? She's so talented.
Yeah, but her character on the kissing booth is so annoying.
Yeah, they
Also,
did her
it's just
dirty.
it's every like Netflix show that like at the end they all go to Harvard. It's like this is just so unrealistic.
Yeah, she's like
So
not in
true.
school, barely.
Yeah. Also, there's been a few slobbery kisses too that have just not been great. Ew. Yeah, like at the club too. It's like we're not there yet, you know?
It's like wet. You're
Yeah.
like, ew.
Not
sorry.
good. Not good at all.
All right. Speaking of Joey King, I love this topic. This is my favorite topic in conversation. Have you seen the new Addison Rae movie?
No, I
What?
staying far away from that
The
movie.
new. It's like the only one. But like, you haven't seen it?
No.
You don't think it's like a fun date night idea?
No, my God. Me and my boyfriend watch like French movies.
Oh, because your boyfriend's French?
Yes, he
Right,
is.
right, right.
Gaspar. No, I have not. I feel like I saw enough TikToks about the Addison Rae movie that I was like, good. Like I got the gist.
Oh my god, it's so good. I watched it like 3 times.
Okay, maybe I'll watch it.
Okay, it's not good. Don't watch it.
But like, is
but-
it like funny bad?
No,
like, what's the
Yeah,
genre?
like, it's like definitely funny bad, but
Okay.
it gets to a point where you're just like, actually, this might just be bad. However, I have to say, there is like this huge, and you're a dancer. There's this
I am a
huge
dancer, yeah.
dance battle sequence.
Oh my God.
Where she dances against that little girl from Cory in the House, and it's like it's kind of really long, but it's amazing. I thought they were killing it. Addison Rae's like just like walking around during the dance battle, but like there are a bunch of dancers around her.
Okay.
that are
I mean, I
battling.
am a ballet dancer. I don't know if that's been made clear, but so it's
Yeah.
not quite my genre, but it still sounds cool.
You don't pop and lock?
I do my best, but it's not my training.
How do you dance at the club White girl dancing?
For sure. Just like straight white girl dancing.
I think me too.
100%.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
It's the only way to go. I mean, I don't know. What am I trying to prove?
Right. It's not a competition.
Exactly.
Do you listen to Dixie D'Amelio?
No.
Why not?
I
Do you
just.
listen to Dixie D'Amelio?
No.
Okay, thank you.
No.
I really hate to be one of those people that's like the new pop music is bad and things like that, but I don't find myself listening to it that much. Like
All of
Dixie.
pop?
No, like Dixie D'Amelio,
Right.
like the influencers that have started to make pop songs like Dixie, and I'm sure there's more, specifically Dixie though.
Call her out.
I don't it's not my genre, not the music I tend to gravitate to.
Do you listen to Taylor Swift?
I love Taylor Swift, but I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I know. But I really appreciate all she's doing with the new album stuff.
So have you seen All Too Well, the short film?
No. It's on my watch later, if that helps. I know it's not good, but I'm a big fan of her as a person.
So thank
if
you guys
that
for
helps.
coming.
And that's all for today. Thank you, Elena.
My music taste, I just listen to a lot of like rock and roll and like old stuff like that.
What's your fave song?
I'm a big Rolling Stones fan and the Grateful Dead. So like I love all of their stuff. And I was also a huge Lana Del Rey girl, like all of high school through the angsty years. So speaking of Spotify rap, she's been my top Spotify artist of the last like 6 years, but
Really?
yes.
Wow.
Okay, slay.
Yes, but Rolling Stones and Grateful Dead are like my favorite bands.
Wait, so what's your favorite Lana album?
Ultraviolence, I would have to say.
Mm.
Are you a fan?
I used to be a fan in high school. I was like, oh, I'm so born to die, and I was like, that was like my peak era of my whole life. I think Norman fucking Rockwell though is like
That's really
like a
up there for me.
masterpiece.
That is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It should have won the Grammy. Like,
yeah,
I'll
let's
put it
talk
out
about
there.
Sorry,
But
Billie Eilish.
I mean,
but
like, it's hard to compete with Billie Eilish, but I loved that album.
Yeah.
Like, I loved it. I was so happy it was nominated too, because a lot of her stuff is not super recognized.
yeah.
But Ultraviolence and Norman Rockwell are for sure like my favorite too.
Have you listened to her like Chemtrails Over the Country Club?
Yeah, have you
Blue
listened to?
Banisters?
Yeah, have you listened to the new one that just came out?
Blue Banisters?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
It's good. It's very like lyrical, soft, singer-songwriter kind of like pretty vibes.
Is that not all of her music though? Kind of.
I think when you listen to it, you'll understand.
Okay.
It's like a little bit more poetic and like floaty, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay.
It's very like dreamy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you listen to Red Taylor's version, and I'll listen to Blue Banisters.
I will. I'm like on it. Like I listened to her all in like high school and stuff, but I just kind of stopped, I guess. But like I love the old stuff. It's really good.
So are you aware of the drama?
For sure. Like
Okay.
fuck Jake Gyllenhaal. I've
Right.
been down all the YouTube holes of like analyzing all the relationships.
Right,
Like
okay.
I think that it's really interesting and
Yeah.
cool. But I just like I don't like know all of her music.
Okay.
You know?
That's fine. As long as you're aware.
Yeah.
That's good.
She's
That's
well.
good. Yeah, fuck Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'll do my research. I'll
Yeah.
invest some time
Get
and
into it.
get knowledgeable.
And now it's time for
Lightning round.
Okay,
Okay, I'm ready.
Basically, we're just gonna ask you to choose between two different things, maybe
Okay.
related, might not be related, and first thing that comes to your head, which one would you like?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, let's do a test. Okay, first of all, Selena Gomez or Hailey Bieber?
Selena Gomez.
Taylor Swift, new or old?
Old.
Kanye West or Pete Davidson?
Oh god. Pete Davidson.
Okay.
Ariana Grande or Kim Kardashian?
Ariana Grande.
James Charles or Jeffree Star?
James Charles. That's a hard one. They
None of
both
the
have some
above.
controversy around them. Yeah.
Okay. Charlie or Dixie?
Charlie. I'm so jumpy. I'm
That
sorry.
was Dixie's ghost. And she,
Dixie goes, she came for you.
Charlie's a kid, right? Like she's a
Child.
teenager. Like she's cute.
Yeah, okay. What about Chipmunks or Chipettes?
Do you know those?
Wait.
Do you know what those are?
Chipmunks or Chipettes?
Do you know Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Oh, like the Chipmunks?
And then there's the girl version.
The Chipettes.
Oh, the Chipettes. I thought you were saying like I don't know.
Like it's just an animal in general.
I just was confused. I'll go with the Chipettes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
okay,
really
okay.
good singers.
Cardi or Nicki?
Nikki.
Okay, Megan or Doja?
Megan Thee Stallion or Doja Cat?
Yeah.
Doja Cat.
Belle Thorne or Zendaya?
Zendaya.
Timothy Chalamet or Tom Holland?
Timothy Chalamet.
Okay, always the good answer.
We're gonna skip.
We're gonna
What is this one?
Little or Big Mix?
What is that?
Scratch it.
Scratch it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. I'm such a millennial sometimes.
Yeah, you're so
That's
old.
crazy.
Okay. Do you have another
Aren't you
one?
like 1 year younger than her?
Yeah, we're the same age, in fact.
Literally.
Are we?
Millennials.
21?
Yeah.
Millennials alert.
We're
I'm
not
sorry.
Millennials. We're
Child.
Gen Z.
I know.
Speaking of your romantic relationship with your partner, how has it been having a boyfriend for your entire university experience?
I had a fun first year. I will throw that out there.
Sure. Right.
I think that I'm very happy that I was able to kind of be single my first year of university, not only just like for fun, things like that, but also to like find yourself a little bit, as cliche as that is, like, 'cause it's such a big transition period. I think it's good to be independent in that time. And so we started dating at the beginning of second year, right? And like, it's been wonderful because also I had him for the whole pandemic. And so it's like, it's hard to think about like a regular university because it's like, I don't know how it would have been, but like being in a relationship during the pandemic was quite lovely because like you couldn't meet new people. So having the ones you already had was very valuable.
Right.
So I have no regrets when it comes to that sense.
How did you and your boyfriend meet?
We actually met like just during first year in our friend group.
You just were in the same friend group?
Yeah, he had another girlfriend at the time. They were doing...
Okay, homewrecker.
No. They were doing long distance from high school, and they ended up just like breaking up, and then like, but like we had always been friends, and so like when they broke up, like a few months later, we kind of started getting to know each other a little bit better.
Okay.
We went on a spring break vacation to Guadeloupe with all of our friends. First year, it was really fun. Yeah, we rented like a house. Some drama went down. We had our first kiss there. Yeah, it was very fun. It was very much like quite a college movie type of vibe. Yeah, it was like 10 of us or something, all in one big Airbnb type of house thing in the Caribbean.
That's
Just
so
get-
Kissing Booth 3.
That is Kissing Booth 4.
We did vlog it. There is a vlog. We cut out all the drama.
Ooh, what was the drama? Did you guys fight?
There were some tiffs, I would say. Some little arguments, some disagreements, some boy drama.
We know how flirty Alena is, but how is angry Alena? Do you start throwing punches?
I tend to be quite stubborn. I'm a Taurus, if anyone's into astrology. I tend to be quite rigid in my anger. I didn't talk to one of my friends for like several months. Once because I was annoyed about something and we had a fight about something.
Okay.
But I've grown out of that now. Everything is good now. But I can be a bit stubborn, I would say.
I think me too. What about you?
As a Scorpio.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
I definitely. Well, I'm not a classic Scorpio because I feel like those.
You don't strike me as a classic Scorpio,
more
yeah.
Aggressive and like kind of.
Yeah, for
vibes.
sure.
I'm more of a. I'm never gonna tell you that I'm mad at you. I'm just gonna cry, and you're gonna see me cry. You're not gonna know why I'm mad, but I just break down a little.
I
So
see.
That's me.
I just tend to like avoid conflict.
Yeah,
Like just exit the situation.
that's a very good strategy.
It's really not because then you just have all this pent up. Well, you have all this pent up anger inside of you. It's I've gotten better at just like fighting with people now.
Like
I
with
think
fists?
You
no.
catch her outside on McGill campus.
No, like I've gotten better at just like if I'm upset for whatever reason, just like making that known then and there and not like letting it just ruminate and like sit and build for like weeks.
Okay, you're an
When's-
adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do my best.
Yeah, same age, but I don't deal with problems that way. I just assume people will know what I'm feeling inside, and get angry when people don't understand.
Yeah, I was like that for a very long time, and then I realized like no one was benefiting from that because no one knew that how I was feeling, and I was sad.
Moving on from that. So going back to the fact that you are a ballet dancer.
Yes.
What is your most embarrassing ballet story?
Oh, there's definitely, I'm sure, a couple. I think that one of my very first nutcrackers ever, like in a pre-professional company, I was like about 13, and I wear contacts and I don't have amazing eyesight, but when I was younger, I had a really hard time putting in contacts for some reason, so I wore my glasses for like quite a while, and I couldn't get contacts in, but I couldn't wear my glasses on stage, right? So I was watching a girl that I was watching what I thought was my friend for the cue to come on stage, but like I was watching a completely different girl because I couldn't see from across the wings. And so I like completely missed my entrance. I was crying. I was so nervous because I was like the front girl in the line and I was supposed to like lead out the line. And like the line just never came on the stage. And so I ruined the whole like 45-second scene of like 13-year-old girls running across the stage, but that was not a good moment. Definitely a low for me, I would say.
Did you get in trouble?
No, I didn't. I mean, I was crying. I was like
Right.
13.
Right.
And like my best friend of my entire life, Julia, like my best friend from home, we met at ballet school. And so she was there and she was like, okay, like deep breaths. We've got this. The next entrance is in like 32 counts. We're going to count it together. Like we're going to count you on stage, get back on the music. And like she had a whole plan and it worked out fine.
But did that give you like a performance anxiety for like the next time?
No, I love being on stage.
Oh.
Like I love performing. I miss it so much. Like I love just like dancing and having the lights and just like, it's some of the best times of my life for sure.
Oh my God.
I love ballet. Yeah, it's like my favorite thing. I miss it a lot.
You haven't been keeping up with it here at McGill?
When I was applying to university, so I dropped out of high school when I was 16 to be a ballet dancer. And then I decided that I also maybe wanted to keep the education doors open. And so I like went back to school. I was like, I did like community college part-time kind of, and I was doing ballet like a lot. And so I like went back to regular school, finished up, and then senior year of high school, I decided that I wanted to be a dancer and like I wanted to just be a professional ballet dancer. So I applied to companies and training programs and university programs, and I like got into some. But then it was like winter of senior year, and I was like, wait, like this is kind of an unstable career, like one injury and you're done. I was having doubts about like just my abilities. And so I like last minute applied to a few universities, applied to McGill because there's no essay and it was really easy. And I just got in and decided to go.
Good job.
Impulsive.
Congrats.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't apply to a ton of like universities in the state. Like I mostly applied to like ballet things. I applied to like 3 regular universities. And McGill ended up being the cheapest because I'm American. I don't know if any of you guys are American. McGill ended up being the cheapest for me compared to out-of-state tuition. And I also just wanted to try something new and like maybe go to the East Coast. Like I lived in New Hampshire for like a year when I was a kid. So I was like, maybe I'll go back east,
Okay.
try it out. And I ended up here. But I did ballet like recreationally first year. Second year was COVID. And then last year I actually did like a collegiate ballet program, like for like 5 hours a day. Just because I missed it so much. And we had a performance, and it was all through COVID. It was all last year. It was really good, actually.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, we were talking yesterday at breakfast, and we were wondering. Oh, sorry.
Brunch.
Let me rephrase. We were talking yesterday at brunch, and we were wondering, how are your feet
Oh, my God.
as a ballet dancer?
Not good. They've gotten for sure better over the years of not doing ballet, but I have like bunions, which is so gross. I have like bunions on like the knuckles of my big toe, or I don't know how you would say, like the
outside part?
like this part of your big toe, like
Yeah.
the finger joint. I don't know if there's
The top? Or
like on the sides. Yeah. They're really gross. And I have like, I mean, they're just like, they're in my bones. They're not like on the surface. It's like a bone deformation thing. And then I also just have like lots of like pain and injury. I have scoliosis, that just hurts a lot. And then I have like arch issues and things like that.
Wait, so you have scoliosis. Are you planning on?
No, it's
fixing
really
it?
minor. It's really
Okay.
minor. It just like makes my ribs sore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew a girl who has scoliosis, and they put a metal rod.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just like
Okay.
a little bend,
Okay.
a little curvy.
A bend and snap.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, fun. Okay, so let's talk about a really important topic here at McGill.
Okay.
So, were you aware of the McGill Fight Club last year?
Yes, I was aware of the McGill Fight Club.
Did you partake? Did you know anyone who partook?
I didn't know anyone personally. No, I like knew about it. I think some of my froshies like posted it on their stories, and I saw because it was last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of my froshies definitely saw, and I saw it all go down. I loved the memes; they were hilarious. The RV Maxence and RVC and all those
Yeah.
things, so funny. I really enjoyed that, but I wasn't directly.
You weren't placing bets. No. You weren't,
No.
You weren't giving money.
No, I mean, I definitely like knew that it was happening, but I didn't partake.
Okay. Would have loved to see you fight.
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, next year.
COVID was a big year for all of us.
Who would you have fought if you could choose anyone?
Name a person you would fight.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Is that the correct answer?
That's the only answer.
Exactly.
Wow, good job. I
Thank
didn't even
you.
think of that. Wow,
Sure.
amazing.
So, as an influencer on YouTube, scandals happen all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gotten canceled? And if you haven't yet, what would be your scandal?
I would say my number one hate comments have always been on any of my apartment related content with people saying that like I am single-handedly gentrifying Montreal. Like truly, I've gotten these comments. And I totally understand that there's like an issue with rent prices in the McGill ghetto. Like it's not good. However, I don't feel personally responsible for the gentrification of the McGill ghetto, but I have had people write like very long paragraphs about how like posting videos like this and like showing off my apartment, things like that, is like only contributing to the issue. I think that's like a valid claim. Those are like my main hate comments. I haven't really been canceled for that. Although one thing that did come pretty close, it was like my first year of McGill, so I wasn't like big on YouTube. Like I'm not, but like in the McGill community, it was still very much new. And I was just filming like an apartment hunting video, and I was just like filming around the apartments we were touring. And that video ended up getting like 40,000 views or something very random. And this girl texted me and she was like, "You filmed the inside of my house in my bedroom, like without asking me, and put it on the internet." And I was like, "I did. You're right. I'm so sorry." Like, I have no words to say. Like, that is correct. I thought I would get like 500 views or something. Like, I didn't know it would like, I didn't know she would find it. I didn't know. It was just like, it was very much just like, here's the apartment. It wasn't too invasive, I don't think, but like it was totally an invasion of her privacy. And so I like immediately, like I blurred out like that footage and like blurred out her face and like I filmed her house number.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I like didn't think it through.
Wait, you showed her face, like pictures of her face?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like she was in her kitchen and I like filmed her. I know, it was so bad. And I like, but luckily she like texted me within like a week of it being up, and I like immediately blurred out everything, cut out everything I needed to cut out, like fixed it all, and it's all totally fine now. But I was so embarrassed. Like I felt so bad, and like that was for sure not a good, like a very much a low moment for my channel.
Did you like think back to your other videos and like were you showing other people's houses?
No, I mean that was the first. It was like looking for an apartment like winter of first year, so it was like the first time I'd ever really. Other than that, it would have been like backs of heads in BMH and stuff like that. Like nothing that would have caused any drama. Not like someone's home.
Right. Like her room.
Yeah, that was not good. Yeah, that was really a bad moment for me.
Since you don't really have a scandal other than this, like
I've been trying to stay away from being canceled. Yeah.
But we want to start one right now.
Oh my god.
Okay, so if you had, like, if your AdSense revenue came in and you had $1 million in your bank account all of a sudden, who wouldn't you give it to?
Who wouldn't I give it to?
Yeah.
Would not.
Who would you not donate it to? Who are you sparing it from?
It's a scandal.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of people I wouldn't donate to. I feel like there's plenty of.
Name all of them.
I mean, there's a lot of horrible, like white supremacist organizations. Would not donate to any of them. Okay. Any conservative Republican campaigns, absolutely not. Very much against that. As an American, fair. Very much against that. Just like anything that doesn't align with my personal values is not getting any of that money for sure.
Okay. So that wasn't very scandalous at all.
Well,
that was actually very fair.
What were you hoping I would say?
I don't know. You like minorities.
Never.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so unrelated to scandals, what is your favorite cuss word?
My favorite curse word?
Cuss or curse?
I say curse. I don't know if that's an American thing. Swear word? I think I say swear word too, actually.
Bad word.
Little child.
I like the energy that comes with fuck. Like it has a lot of different meanings and it really encompasses a lot of feeling, I would say. It's probably my top used and favorite word for sure.
What an educated answer.
Swear on your YouTube channel?
I try not to, but I definitely I wouldn't bleep it out if I did, you know? Like if it's just like a random vlog clip, I'm sure I have.
Thing where it's like, can kids watch this? You click yes.
Yeah, I do. Because if you click no, like there's also a question like, is there alcohol? And I'm always click no because it's never like that alcoholic. It's more because if you say no, then you get less ad money. Yeah,
she needs that money.
I do really quite badly, and that's why you get like less ad revenue if like there's swearing or nudity or curse words or any of those things. So I like if it's like a video where like there's obvious drinking, I will click it. But if there's like a beer in a scene, like I'm gonna say there's no alcohol. You know what I mean? I try and be fair, but err on the side of let everything go.
Yeah, lie to your employer.
For sure.
Okay, so favorite cuss is fuck.
I'd say so.
Favorite insult.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fair. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah. What's yours? Favorite insult?
Insult?
I'm curious. Yeah.
Like you're really mad at someone, or like
Who asked?
Yeah. You say that all the time.
Oh, as an insult. Oh yeah.
I do.
No, that's good. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I say that too.
there's something satisfying that comes
It's
out of
that's
it.
what
and
I'm
like,
saying, yeah.
It's so good.
And like I think of other insults and stuff, and it's like, yeah, like fuck has such a, it's so like what's the word? Just feels good to say it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Just like releases all my tension.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's where the Scorpio comes out. Then all of my madness is just added in that way.
For sure. Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, sometimes I say whore, which I know I should probably not say, but it feels nice.
I
I have
understand.
power.
But use it like in a good way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, you whore. Like that.
Bestie, you whore.
Exactly. Exactly. Just like that.
Yeah.
But who asked? Definitely is my go-to.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think
What
so.
about you?
What about you?
Yeah, literally who asked.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are not related. It's hilarious, but you are. Like,
Yeah.
Right now, our whole audience, imagine this. Our whole audience
Okay.
is just your haters. They're
Okay.
all hate watching.
Okay.
What do you have to say to the haters?
oh my god, I don't do very well with the haters. I usually just delete them because they make me kind of sad.
Do you read all comments?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
For now,
We should comment on our video.
You should. I would appreciate it.
Say, slay, Bessie, whore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who asked?
But honestly, when it comes to like internet trolls in general, I just don't understand why people like put so much energy into leaving hate comments. Like, and honestly, it's just very much like, why are you taking the time out of your day to like write on the internet about like what else someone else is doing that doesn't affect you? Like, it just bothers me because I've gotten just like the regular hate comments like, oh my god, you're so ugly. Like, why are you on the internet? Like things like that I'm just like, this is so unnecessary.
Like who wrote
Like,
that?
it's not even making me feel bad. It's just like, why did you feel compelled to write this?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand, you
But
know?
also, like from the comments, it doesn't matter what it says. Like you still get the coin.
I know, yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. It's more engagement,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day.
Like, it makes
Someone
sense.
once, it was on, like, okay, sometimes when I'm, like, low on money, I'll do, like, a bikini try-on video.
As you should. As you should.
People can come
I
through.
haven't done this, no, just so, because
no,
they get a
so
lot
she
of
can
views.
get those views.
I haven't done this for a long time, but, like, I did,
Okay. We love to
like,
see
I,
it. I
but
love that.
on the, and it got, like, 30,000 views or something, and I got money, so it was fine. But someone copy and pasted the entirety of the Bible in my comment section. Like, it was infinite scrolling, and they were like, you are going against the Bible, and then posted the Bible.
The whole Bible.
Like, it was, like, minutes of scrolling.
What?
Like, minutes of
Genesis to
scrolling.
Revelation. The
Wow.
whole thing.
Like, I don't know if it was I'm not religious, so I don't know if it was the entire Bible, but it was, like, a lot of the Bible.
Gosh.
Wow.
And they just posted it. And I was just like, wow. Like, kind of questioning my decisions a little
Okay,
bit.
but also they like clicked on a bikini try on.
Right? I'm like, you saw the thumbnail. Like, what did you expect to see from this video?
Yeah, you know.
True.
But slay, love that marketing technique. Get your coin.
Agree.
Sean and Camilla breaking up. Thoughts?
I don't like Camila Cabello.
Did you watch her Cinderella movie?
No.
Oh my god, it's
Did you?
actually like, sorry, unpopular opinion. There's like really good numbers in that movie.
I don't
Like,
know. I don't like her. She just kind of
Okay.
annoys me.
Okay, because I was like throwing up, shitting, pissing about the fact that James Corden was on screen and I hate him. but-
Yeah. I just saw the flash mob video that what they were doing for promo for that, and then
Oh,
it was
no.
just very funny.
Don't talk about that.
I hate that this has just been every celebrity I don't like. Like, I promise I like lots of other
We're
celebrities.
trying to start a fight, so
I
they'll
know.
fight you.
Fight Club. We're two.
True.
We're here. All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning into this week's podcast. And thank you, Alena, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. Coming to brunch. I hope you come again soon.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Do you have any social media you want to plug?
There is a gallery event running all of this week. If it's still up, you should definitely check it out. It's in the Leacock building. I organized it, curated it, and put it on.
We will be going.
If you're interested,
Say the dates so that.
it's just every day this week. So it's like the 22nd to the 26th or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just
Okay.
like in the Leacock hallway. You can't miss it.
Okay, like the first floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like walk through Leacock. You'll see it.
All day, every day?
Yeah, just think of me. Yeah.
Everybody go there.
Yeah.
Please
Perfect.
do. Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you, Alena McKenzie. Do you have anything else to say, like a final word, a quote?
Good luck on your finals, I guess, but I would say that.
Oh.
Thank you, Alena. You as well.
Thanks.
Well, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to brunch.
Thanks for going to brunch.